felt on the level we felt. And we were only kids. Like, we would hear songs that'll make us cry. My parents, they be like, you were a very emotional kid. Like, they told me I was very emotional. And I was like, wow. And then that makes me wonder why I never smiled in my pictures, just stuff like that. In your journey, you just start connecting the dots. Like, what happened in that time of my life, why I was not smiling, why I wasn't happy. Like, I would see my some of my school pictures and I would smile, but I would never have my teeth showing. I was very, very self-conscious about my teeth, so in my gap. And that's where I come in to redirect. My daughter, for instance, she has a gap like I do, and it's a very cute gap. But kids don't have a filter either, and I experienced that as a child. Kids would make fun of me, what is that space between your teeth, or why are your teeth so big? I'm like, that shit sticks to me till this day. Like, I have gotten more confident to talk on camera in front of people now because I have gained my confidence. But back in the day, the people were so brutal with their words. And I just don't want my daughter to go through anything like that. That shit don't feel good. Being bullied, and you're just the nicest, sweetest person out there you could be, ain't done nothing wrong to a soul but try to help them. People just treat you like trash, like you just nobody, because they're too busy trying to be superior over you and you're inferior. Like, that's horrible. That's a horrible thing to feel, and a horrible thing to see your child go through as well. If you are going through something like that, that is a heartbreaking thing to see your child go through something like that. Yeah, I mean, like my son, he's been in school and these kids just won't leave him alone. They keep picking on him for no reason. I remember it was last year, I had to tell them teachers, they heard another side of me, saw another side of me that they was not expecting out of me. Because I'm like, I know what bullying feels like. And to be in school and going through that, you can't concentrate on shit. You ain't paying no attention to what that teacher talking about. You are literally worried about what that other person's thinking about you, what them kids saying about you, what they gonna do to you. That's what you worried about. You can't focus, grades dropping. I saw that pattern. It was to the point where he was pleading not to go to school. But I'm like, what the fuck can you do? What can you do? These fucking teachers don't think nothing of this shit. Like, it's life. In their eyes, it's life. They go through it every day. But, as a parent to see some stuff like that, you just, who do you trust? Who do you trust? Because you literally can't trust the damn teachers, because they over there encouraging the shit. So, or either that or just in their phones not paying no attention to what's actually going on. And then whenever they bring it to the teacher's attention, they just brush it off or don't believe them because they didn't see the whole scenario and they taking the other person's side only based on assumptions. So, this, I'm just saying, I am saying bullying is not it. It's not it. There are so many people healing from bullying as adults. And it ain't even by school peers. It's by family, siblings, mother, dad, all that shit. Bullying comes in so many forms. It's sickening. And it's a pattern because, like they say, hurt people hurt people. Hurt people hurt people. That's what they do. Bullies have bullies. And that's a real fact. Bullies have bullies. I found myself being a bully. I found myself thinking back, I'm like, why the hell was I hitting that girl like that? Why was I kicking that girl like that? Why was I beating my brothers up like this? I mean, like, it was to the point where I was just doing it for the hell of it. And I think back, I was like, I was tearing that innocent little girl up for no reason. Like, what the hell? And I did that twice. I remember 3 times. But I'm like, what was going on with me? Like, just connecting the dots. What was going on with me to have done something like that? But yeah, I mean, these people are going through this as adults too. So, it doesn't really matter what age range you are. Elders have bullies, elder abuse. That's a thing. Like, yeah, I've seen it all in all forms. So it's just like, I got people dealing with this trauma, and they're trying to figure out how to deal with it. And sometimes you have to face the actual person that traumatized you to actually move on in life. I mean, I was brave in a lot of situations when it came to confronting a bully. Even down to me running into people while I'm, in passing. I'm seeing them and I'm like, okay, wow, look at you look how the tables turn. And that's all I can say. It was like, life really eating your ass up right now. And I don't wish bad on nobody, but it's actually pretty satisfying when you see someone looking like what they're going through. And meanwhile, me over here, I am glowing up. I'm aging backwards, like they say, black don't crack, fine as wine, all that stuff. I'm that bitch. And it took me a lot to see that, but I see it again. I see it. I'm that bitch. So, you can't tell me otherwise. And it ain't me being cocky. So I've always let that get to me too. Somebody want to bring me down a notch, but I'm like, no, get on my level or get gone. That's what it is. That's what it's supposed to be. Don't feel some type of way because I'm outshining you. It's like, just catch up. But yeah, I done did a lot of rambling. But I mean, yeah, all in all, the world has a lot of healing to do. In order for us to get to this peaceful paradise that everyone is waiting for, we gonna have to heal the world. We gonna have to heal ourselves so we can heal the world. And the only way that's gonna happen is if you look in that fucking mirror and face that you are the problem. Once you look in that mirror and face that you are the problem, your problems will be solved.